going to record. Okay. Well. Hello, everyone. Good evening and Happy New Year. My name is Pam Carey, and I'm your host for tonight. And it is January, so as we have all experienced, the last couple of years have been difficult in so many ways, mentally, physically, financially, like change and loss, just all of it. And many people begin the new year with new goals. So we wanted to come to you today to see what your goals might be. Goals for things like a new job or breaking old habits, a family vacation, buying a new home, eliminating debt. And the biggest one of all, to lose some weight. That's what time of year it is. So we thought it would be a good time to talk about weight loss. So I'd like to welcome you to our event, Lighten Up in 2022. We're so glad that you're here, and we thank you for making time for this event. I'll tell you what, you're all in for a really great treat tonight. Before I introduce our special guest, I would like to share with you a little bit about the company that we've chosen to partner with, the Shaklee Corporation. Shaklee is the #1 natural nutrition company in the United States, a company that's rich in history, providing products that are backed by science with a mission. I love this part, the mission of helping everyone achieve total wellness. Physical wellness, emotional wellness, environmental wellness, and financial wellness. That's our goal as a company. For those of you who are not familiar with Shaklee, here are a few highlights for you. Dr. Shaklee, in 1915, Dr. Forrest Shaklee created the first multivitamin in the US. In 1960, Shaklee created the first organic, non-toxic, biodegradable cleaner called Basic H, and it went on to become the official Earth Day product in 1990. In 1961, Shaklee created the first protein isolate, isolating protein from the soybean itself and really creating the entire soy food industry and the vegetarian industry with protein, with soy protein as the base. And in the year 2000, Shaklee became the first company to be certified carbon neutral, the first company on the planet to have 0 carbon footprint. They offset all their carbon emissions, and every year since then, they have continued to earn that title of climate neutral. So really amazing the work that Shaklee does. And did you know that Shaklee has been on every NASA mission since 1993? That Shaklee products have earned over 70 patents and patents pending, that Shaklee powered athletes have won 151 Olympic medals, and soon to be more in Tokyo. Are you watching? And Shaklee has published over 142 peer-reviewed, third-party, double-blind, it's a big deal, placebo-controlled studies. That means they don't do the studies themselves. They're done by third-party with a placebo and the product, and the results are taken from there, as well as the landmark study. You can look that up, making them the only company in the industry to have long-term proof of its products. And all Shaklee products are non-GMO and 100% guaranteed. So it's certainly a company worth partnering with. So before I introduce our special guest, I should go back a slide, sorry. Before I introduce our special guest, I would like to share I'm sorry. I'm having an issue on my computer, sorry. Okay, so personally, I've been using Shaklee products for almost 50 years, since I was about 10 years old. And I left my corporate job after 11 years, and I partnered with Shaklee to start my wellness business almost 25 years ago. So let me tell you folks, these products change lives, period. I've seen it over and over and over again. And these products build health in your body. They help you live a life filled not with illness, but filled with wellness. And that's really a wonderful thing. To be partnered with a company with Shaklee's rich heritage, and the products deliver. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you someone who I met just 4.5 months ago. An amazing woman who is so strong and capable, yet has the gentle heart of an angel when it comes to caring for others. She's connected to the community and she gives of herself without limits. And she's recently embarked on a health journey, a wonderful health journey of her own. Please give a warm welcome to Zoeie Kreiner.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zoeie Kreiner. I am a married mother of 7 with kids ranging from 32 down to 19. I also have a wonderful daughter-in-law and a brand new grandbaby. So life is good. And I always joke, in a past life, I was an event planner for almost 25 years, and then had some health challenges, and then was a manager at a big box store for 5 years. And in 2019, I started a nonprofit called Support Over Stigma. And what Support Over Stigma does is we are dedicated to helping active duty military veterans, first responders, and their families that battle with PTSD and moral injury. And it was that nonprofit that brought me to Pam. A mutual friend told her she really needed to talk to me. And I was working on emergency care packages for deployed troops. And we worked together for Shackley Cares to donate some products to go in those boxes.
Yes, Shackley is the philanthropic arm of, or Shackley Cares is the philanthropic arm of Shackley, offering support to victims of natural disasters and supporting our military personnel around the globe. It's really a great part, again, of the mission of Shackley. And we partnered up together, Zoe and I, to get some products to be sent out in care packages to the troops right around the time when everybody was coming out of Kabul. Is that right, Zoe? That's what was going on.
Everything was happening in Afghanistan. Yep, that was not.
So we really had a good time together. We got to know each other and we started chatting about life and how it was for Zoe.
We did. And, you know, anybody who knows Pam is immediately drawn to Pam. Just her energy level, her great big heart is just bound to be drawn to Pam. And like most of us, I was always taking care of everybody else. I was worried about my family. I was worried about my nonprofit. I was worried about the veterans, especially veterans in active duty that I work with through my nonprofit, and never really took care of me. And which is clearly evident by the fact that I'm a 3-time cancer survivor and I had a stroke 2.5 years ago. I was living can of caffeine to can of caffeine. I was making really poor eating choices, sleeping horribly. I even had a fridge next to my bed so that I could have a can of Coke before I got out of bed, because I just literally was living on caffeine. I remember telling the doctor one time, I'm not just tired, I'm bone tired. I'm exhausted beyond exhausted. And his response to me was, welcome to menopause.
Oh my.
You know, how do you respond to that? I was thoroughly convinced that I was doomed to be fat, exhausted, and miserable for the rest of my life. Anybody relate to that? I remember sitting at my dining room table and having a conversation with Pam and saying, you know, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And after a long conversation, she assured me that Shackley was a company that I could trust, and that maybe I should consider the Prove It Challenge. It's 100% guaranteed. She'd be with me every step of the way. And for the first time, I had a glimmer of hope. It was, maybe I don't have to stay where I am. So I thought, what the heck? What did I have to lose, right? 100% guarantee. What could go wrong, right? So my box showed up, and it comes with 2 cans of shakes, a box of vitamins, and the 7-day cleanse. And I remember looking at that box of the cleanse going, okay. And so on September 27th, when I started it, I remember Pam saying, you can eat as many fruits and veggies as you want. And I didn't have the heart to tell her how terrified I was on the inside. I don't like veggies. I ate very few fruits. I could totally see me living on watermelons, apples, and bananas for a week. Um, but I thought I couldn't remember the last time I went an entire day without a few cans of soda. I couldn't remember the last time I ate any real veggies. And what if I failed? And I'm happy to say that when October 6th rolled around and I finished my cleanse, that I was down 13 pounds and had had the best night's sleep I'd ever had. So then I started the strip and shake. So unlike other people most people do one strip and a shake a day. I did a strip with 2 shakes a day because I had a few more pounds than most to lose. So I would do a strip and shake in the morning, some fruits and veggies for a break, like a snack. I would do another shake at lunch, some more fruits and veggies in the afternoon, and then I would do like a lean protein with a big salad or veggies at dinner time. And when I got hungry, I really tried to focus on more fruits and veggies and not all the sugary stuff that used to get me really tripped up. It amazed me how easy it was. I did call Pam one day and said, "Gosh, I'm like dying for a Reese's peanut butter cup." Do you remember what you told me?
I said, why don't you make that Reese's peanut butter cup life shake? That would do the trick, and it would be a great, easy, healthier alternative, Zoe. Why don't you try that out? I said.
I've gone to that more than once since I've
It
started
was my
this.
lunch every day for a year.
I also like this chocolate with the strawberry. But I was amazed at how easy the weight came off. And week after week, I kept seeing lower and lower numbers on the scales, which made it so easy to keep going because it's working and you can see it. It's evident in the numbers. And because you continue to see the results, it's easy to keep going. It makes it easier to keep going. We've even taken a couple of road trips, and I was really nervous about that. And um, it was easy to order a grilled chicken breast and just take it off the bun instead of eating fried whatever, right? I remember one trip we stopped at a farmer's market, and I love cider donuts, right? Apple cider donuts. And I literally reached around the apple cider donuts and grabbed a bag of Macintosh apples. And I remember calling Pam going, "Oh my gosh, it was so easy. Like I didn't even want the donut." And I'm sure she thought I was crazy when I called her, but I was like, "Oh my gosh, it was such an easy thing." Because literally the cravings for sugar is just as addicting, if not more addicting than most drugs and alcohol. So if you can cut that out, it's easy to keep it out. And then the holidays come, right? And I don't know about all of you, but I'm a baker. That's my thing. I love to bake. That's a big part of the holidays for me. Although I went easy this year, I only made 16 kinds of cookies. Um, and to be really honest, I had a cookie here and there. I really did. But I had a cookie. In the past, it would have been a plate of cookies. Um, but I found oftentimes that after one, not only did I not want another one, I was kind of surprised that maybe I didn't really want the one that I had just eaten. Um, so it's working. So fast forward to today. Look at that picture. I mean, just the difference in the two pictures still astounds me. And when we were getting ready to do this, I wear a lot of baggy clothes. I have for quite a while now. And I was at Pam's one day and she said, and I took off my jacket and I had on a shirt similar to this. And everybody in the room just kind of turned around and stared because they didn't realize that's what I was hiding under all those big baggy clothes. I have more energy. I'm sleeping better. The sugar cravings have gone away. But as much as I've lost, there are so many wins, so many victories along the way. Remember that fridge that was next to my bed? I don't need it anymore. Jeans. I put jeans on for the first time in 2.5 years. I mean, I know that COVID, lots of people have gone to leisure wear, but I put jeans on that fit that I haven't worn in, and even prior to that 2.5 years, these jeans really didn't fit back then either. Um, this one makes me really emotional. And I remember calling Pam and crying. I got my wedding ring back on. And not only did I get my wedding ring back on, I used to worry, could I get it on? Could I get, once I got it on, could I not get it off? Um, Now it's almost too loose. um, but that was a huge win for me. Um, and things like, my favorite outfit is a men's triple XL flannel shirt. Um, I, I'm I, I'm nowhere near that now. I'm down 4.5 sizes from there. But it's like that comfort thing, right? It's like that security blanket. And I have to really focus to take that off because, when you saw the before and after pictures, you see how much I've lost. Um, the community of love and support that I've found, not just through Pam, but and the local people here, but on Facebook, there's groups like the 7 Day Cleanse page. There's people who are doing the Prove It Challenge that are always offering each other support and advice. Um, but I think some of the lessons I've learned personally are the acceptance, right? The self-love, it's been an incredible journey so far. But the biggest thing is that I was the one standing in my way. Nobody else was standing in my way. Nothing else was standing in my way. It was me standing in my way. I just had to make a decision and do it. And oh yeah, I've lost 34 pounds and 28 inches that are just gone. And I hate to say lost because I don't ever want to find them again. I've shed them. Um, so, and I've made some great friends along the way, and I've learned so much about myself, so ultimately it comes down to, what could this mean for your future? I don't know if you're thinking that you need to lose a few pounds or a few more pounds or a whole lot of pounds like I do, and I'm in the process of doing, but I'm living proof that this works. They call it the Prove It Challenge for a reason. It comes with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So what do you have to lose except that unwanted weight?
That's right, Zoe. And I will now put my Kleenex away because, wow, I mean, to see you rise up and to the beautiful human being that you are, because when I first met you, you didn't make a lot of eye contact and you didn't, you weren't flashing around your latest outfit you were wearing and things like that. You were pretty much behind the chair, on the chair behind the table. And I saw something in you then that was just super special. I feel like we were meant to be connected in some way. And I feel like Shaklee has been such a gift to you. And I just want to say props to you and good job sticking with it. And I never one day heard Zoe complain. She would tell me what a challenge she was facing, and then I would offer some solutions to how she could work around it. And the funny thing was, when her husband Paul brought home those apple cider donuts, she called me and I said, "What's going on?" She goes, "Oh, well, Paul had these donuts on the counter. I had asked him to move them over because they were blocking the bananas." See, now that's a win, right? That's a win. And I was like, yes. She told me that she got the bag of apples because she called about those donuts. And I was like, oh no, this is it. The cider donut. It's done for. And it wasn't. And I was like, she's going to go down with these donuts. Like, she's going to tell me she ate the whole dozen, right? And she's
And
like,
in the
"I got a
past, I
bag
probably would have eaten a half a dozen of them, but I didn't. I didn't even want them.
got the bag of apples." I was like, yes. So just little wins like that along the way. It's been so much fun. And Zoe's now at the point where she wanted to share her story and, come out of the closet a little bit. She needs to get out. And there's plenty of people who are looking at what she's done, and how many people ask you or double take you, right? That's got to feel good. Right. And ask you, what have you been doing? Because to me, you're, down quite a bit. So I know you have more to go. And I want to just encourage you to keep going and keep sharing your story with us. And I want to bring you back in a few months so we can see what's been going on with you, Zoe. So here it is, the Prove It Challenge kit that Zoe talked about. valued at just under $250. Shaklee offers this product pack at a special price of $159. And in there, you get a month's supply of those vitamins and shakes, costing you only $5 a day. And I really think the Prove It Challenge is the perfect starter pack for anyone who has weight to lose, be it 5 pounds or 50 pounds or 150 pounds or more. You can grab an extra can of shakes or two and do an extra shake every day like Zoe did, and just tuck in those fruits and vegetables, build new habits. And it's also appropriate for those who want to gain weight. 20 grams of protein in those shakes. You can add that in as a snack in the afternoon to get you more calories or more protein if you need. These products are meant to help you keep muscle and burn fat. So you need to put a little extra muscle on. These Life Shakes will really help you do that. In addition to anybody who needs more energy, better sleep, fewer cravings, better digestion, like anyone and everyone can benefit really from taking the Prove It Challenge. So $159 is what it is. It includes free membership, 15% off the retail price of all the products. And you get the free 7-day healthy cleanse. And of course you get free shipping on your order. So that's what it takes to take the Prove It Challenge. It's 100% guaranteed. Give us 30 days and we would love to see what you can do in 30 days. And maybe you'll look something like this girl who's every time I see her, her smile is bigger and brighter, and she's well on her way to living a life of healthy and wellness for her family and for all the people who know her. So thank you so much, Zoe, for sharing your story today. And that kind of wraps it up. So we just wanted to be brief tonight. We know we all have things to do, but we're around for some Q&A if anybody has any questions. Otherwise, you're free to jump out of the Zoom, and really just happy that everybody was here tonight. So I think that's it. You did a great job, Zoe, your first speaking gig.
Thank you.
So I'm going to stop the recording so we can have a candid conversation.